Hello YouTube, Flashlight Enthusiast here. Today I got the package from the TrueNight, this time the WowTac brand, so basically this is the cheaper brand supported by TrueNight. As you may notice on the package, this is the WowTac A6 in cool white. So I haven't opened the package yet, guys, to show you the original packaging. As you can see, here we've got some specifications, which flashlight or what flashlight is inside. We've got some company details, obviously, and package very similar to TrueNight, as you may notice. So let's open this up and see what we've got inside. Okay, so we've got a nice manual to show you all the specifications in 4 languages. Okay, so we've got English also, and as you can see, everything is pretty much as in TrueNight, so we'll skip that. We've got our warranty card, I guess. Exactly. We've got our information to screw down the light head and light cap before use. That's very nice. Obviously my favorite content of the packaging, silica gel. Okay. The flashlight is wrapped nicely in this foil. Okay, this is the black anodized version, as you can see. Okay, looks good. What else do we have here? We've got a pocket clip. This is press fit, so beware that it may scratch the anodization once you push it and remove it many times. Okay. And last but not least, we've got USB to micro USB charging cable. Okay, and oh, okay, I missed this one. So we've got 2 spare O-rings and spare charging port cover. Okay, even 2 of them. Okay, 2 pieces. Wow, that's nice. That's really nice. Okay, last but not least, I believe this flashlight also contains the included battery. So let's just unscrew the head and see if it's true. Yes, exactly. This is the WowTac branded 2600 mAh to 18650. So a little bit lower on the capacity rate, but judging the price of the flashlight, it is still a very nice gesture to include the cell. Okay. Alright, coming back to the flashlight itself, I can assure you that this is pretty compact and tiny flashlight. Bear in mind that this is the 18650 battery construction, so if you take, for example, this Converse to Plus, anybody has this one, look at the size difference. Obviously it has side button, but very, very compact. Here is the TrueNight TC15 that I reviewed recently. You can check the review on my channel right here in the top right corner. Also side switch construction, 18650 battery, but look at the size difference. Obviously the reflector is quite deeper, but still nice and compact. And now the king of portability, the Zebralight. This is actually the length of the Zebralight SC600 Mark IV, also 18650 with a larger and deeper reflector. Okay, so that was the size difference. Now let me talk about the build quality. Obviously this is a cheap flashlight, so don't expect too much from it. You can feel that it is not a $90 flashlight, but basically the build quality is good for that price range. We've got quite aggressive knurling here, and quite aggressive, I mean it won't tear your pockets, but you can definitely feel the sharpness that will provide a nice grip even with wet hands. We've got good silicone rubber button here that can be easily found in the dark, but on the other hand we've got the USB-C port, also rubber, so make sure that you know the difference between the battery, between the button and the port. The reflector is ultra shallow, sporting an luminous SST40 LED. This is the cool white version, unfortunately, but I believe the neutral version is also available, so choose yourself. Orange peel reflector, quite shallow, so you will get very wide angle of beam, but also because of the LED you should get a nice focused hotspot, and you will see this on the beamshot section. Anti-reflective coating is also present here, so very nice addition. Cooling fins are also shallow, but believe me or not, this flashlight does not get that hot, so I think these are even exaggerated, so very nice. We've got space for a pocket clip that is included in the set. There is no magnet here, unfortunately, but well, we cannot have it all. Lanyard attachment, very easy, very simple, and also another nerding on the tail cap to provide necessary grip when you unscrew it. So in the set we've got included 2600 mAh 18650 battery branded by the WowTac, but luckily you can also use any other desired battery because of the spring. So let me show you the insides here. So everything works quite smooth, the threads are well greased from the factory. Look at these are rectangular but quite thin. These are okay in my opinion. I inserted the Sanyo GA battery, so when you compare it side by side, as you can see, it is quite shorter than the provided 18650 battery, but still can operate in a flashlight without any problems, so bear this in mind. But it's definitely a nice addition that in such a low price WowTac also provides you with the battery. Obviously this is not the highest capacity on the market, but well, it is still included in the price, so maybe it is a nice addition, at least for me. The spring is silver, no gold plated here obviously, no magnet, but apart from that everything looks clean and smooth. I have nothing to add on here. And obviously you can also unscrew the head, which is also always nice. Here also nice and greased threads without any problems. Here also squared, so good. And here we've got driver. No spring, but rather brass contact, which is also fine, judging that you can put flat top battery and it will work. No problems whatsoever. Alright, let's put it together. And let me show you the UI. Okay, so one click for on, one click for off. Obviously, we've got the battery indicator here. So we've got standard TrueNight / WowTac battery indicator, so blue or red. Blue is sufficient power, red and flashing red means you should probably charge the batteries. So it will also be constant on while the flashlight is also on, so very nice. Also, if you're operating in the dark, you know where the button is, so very nice addition. To change the brightness, you simply hold the switch to cycle through low, medium, high, low, medium, high, low. Okay, so the mode change is a little bit slow, but the speed is quite okay. It could be faster, but I guess no problem with that. You can also double tap for turbo from any mode. Hold the switch from off to enter the lowest mode, which is moonlight mode, and then when you keep holding, you will enter into the lockout mode indicated by the red LED under the switch. To exit this, hold the switch again until the flashlight is on, and obviously you can also triple click for tactical strobe. Very fast frequency, quite disorientating, very good job here TrueNight. And that's basically all you can go with this flashlight. We also have a built-in micro USB charging, so if your battery is depleted, then just grab a micro USB cable and plug it in. And now we've got the red indicator indicating that the charging is in process. When the charging is finished, you'll get the blue indicator, but in some cases you'll get a violet indicator showing you that you have some charging error. So pretty straightforward. Charging is at around 1 amp speed, which is pretty standard for micro USB, and judging the capacity of the battery, it won't take you very long to fully charge the flashlight. After you charge the flashlight, please remember to fully seal the rubber cover port, because you will notice that when the flashlight is on, the blue indicator can also be seen through the port, which means that there is no waterproof seal here. The rubber cover is all that protects the insides of the flashlight from water intrusion, so be sure that you seal it properly. So here is the turbo mode on the WowTac A6 on SST40 kilowatt emitter. I measured 1502 lumens at startup. So as you can see, after 1 minute and 35 seconds, the flashlight stepped down from 1319 lumens to around 381 lumens after gradual step down over the course of 30 seconds. So pretty nice result for a flashlight this size to hold the turbo mode for over 1.5 minutes. And the funny thing is that this flashlight actually does not get really hot unless you reset the turbo mode continuously, which I did for a couple of times, but still the flashlight did not exceed 60 degrees. So if normally operating this one, it shouldn't really get hot. Around 40-42 degrees is the max it can achieve. So very nice. And obviously this is a linear driver, so no stabilization here, but for this price I wouldn't expect it anyway. So you've got nice 3.5 hours of runtime of slowly decreasing brightness. And here is the high mode. I was suspecting that this one can actually hold it, but during my testing in an uncooled environment, maybe it was too hot for it, but I measured 478 lumens at start, and then after again 1.5 minutes, almost looks like a timed step down. From over 462 lumens, the flashlight dropped to around 404 lumens, which is a minimal difference, but still visible on the runtime graph. And then, as you can see, we've got stable and slow linear decrease of brightness over the course of the next 3 hours. So obviously your eyes wouldn't notice that. It almost looks like a flat output. So very nice job here for us for this price. I'm pretty satisfied with the performance here. Very good. And notice that the flashlight did not get hot. Only 40-41 degrees here without resetting. So very good job here. TrueNight/WowTac. Alright guys, so let's go to the forest and show the beam shots of this small teeny tiny WowTac A6 EDC flashlight. Here I am with WowTac A6. This is the low mode, medium one, and high. And now the turbo mode. We've got nice throwy hotspot, but still plenty of sidelight, as you can see. Wide angle, very nice for EDC purposes. Still has some throw to it. I like the aim. Neutral white would be even more pleasant, but it is as it is. So once again, low, medium, high, and turbo. Alright, summing up, I have mixed feelings about this WowTac A6. Well, I'm not used to that cheap flashlights, and don't get me wrong, I'm really in for the market of cheap, all widely available flashlights for everyone, and I think this WowTac might be a good example of this, because obviously machining is quite good for the price. We can say we got some sharp edges here, but basically the machining is very good for such a price. We've got nice functionalities, pretty straightforward and simple to learn user interface, good quality button, this is the luminous SST40, good performance, the beam is quite pleasant despite the cool white. Obviously neutral white might be even better, but we're talking efficiency here. Alright, we've got battery and charging indicator, built-in charging, and the battery is also included. So I think for the price and for someone that is looking for a simple EDC flashlight that can be, lost, damaged, etc., etc., I think this WowTac A6 might be a perfect example. Not to pay, for all lights and premium stuff, but rather have a simple and effective lighting tool. I can for something like that, I can definitely recommend this WowTac A6 to you guys. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. Click the like button, hit the subscribe button for more videos to come and support the algorithm. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.